Good morning. It is Saturday, April 29, 2023. It is 7:15 a.m. in my locale, and it is currently 81 degrees already. High is supposed to be 91. That's going to make a hot day out there. All right, so let's see. Yesterday, I was able to do the things I said I was going to do. I was able to declutter the back of the KE. A lot of the stuff, I repackaged some stuff. I got rid of a box or two. I was able to get rid of something from here and put it in there, and that was a good thing. But ultimately, I have about a little more than a third of that is all sentimental stuff, and I have to get rid of it. It has to go, and I just don't know how to get it gone. I don't want to pay for storage for this, but at the same time, who I want to send this to, or because I don't want to throw it out. It's work. It's work and effort, and believe it or not, from me, love. So the problem is that the person I want to send it to, I don't know where they are. So it makes it a little more challenging. But maybe if I get off my rump and I decide I'm going to go figure out where this person is, maybe it's worth the, I don't know, $100, $200, $300 to send all this stuff in boxes to a FedEx. That would be a fun FedEx visit, now wouldn't it? They would probably lose their minds, but that's okay. We'll decide what to do with it in a little bit. It is not urgent, not important. Okay, if you understand the Eisenhower matrix. It's not urgent and not important, but it does have to be done at some point in time. I will start my my day here with you. Oh, by the way, I got some sleep last night. Oh, the baby. Look at the baby belly. Obligatory case of it with the snort right out of the box. How you doing? How you doing? He slept real good too. Believe it or not, we got up I think twice last night. Once for water, once for pee-pee. Right? Oh, there's a snort. And after that, we woke up at 4:30 and everything was good and groovy. You're going to eat in a minute. He's going to eat in a minute. Okay. So let's go. By the way, again, I slept, which does make me a sunnier side up person. Okay. So let's go to our daily Zen poem. Kingfisher gorges and cinnabar cliffs surround my hut's four walls. A cloth robe keeps me warm. Thought fades away as I forget the date. Rushes grow thin where the soil is rocky. Bamboo shoots grow long where it's deep. Sometimes at midnight I hear a bell, and I know there's a temple below. Stonehouse. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Though thought fades away as I forget the date, that does happen. One of the features about living here is that sometimes the days just blend in together. So you have to constantly look at a calendar. You got to constantly look at your work calendar because sometimes you just don't know what day it is or where you're supposed to be going. Hang on a sec. That's annoying me. Do I have it? Yeah, I have it. Be nice. Oh, that's a little bit better. All right. So let's go to our daily runeful. Constraint reversed. Not these. Constraint reversed. That's an interesting one. Let's see what it says. Constraint reversed, huh? 98. As part of the cycle of initiation, Nauthiz is the great teacher described as the bringer of pain and limitation. It is said that only at the point of greatest darkness do we become aware of the light within us, that we become able to recognize the true creative power of the self. When something within us is disowned, that which is disowned wreaks havoc, and a cleansing is required. Here an undertaking you fund the will and strengthen character. Begin with what is most difficult and proceed to what is easy, or begin what is easy and go to the most difficult. In either way, remember that suffering in its original sense meant undergoing. and then you are required to undergo the dark side of a passage and bring it into the light. Control your anger, restrain your impulses, and keep your faith firm. All this is at issue here. Modesty and good temper are essential at such a time. Well, sometimes the runes are a little out of cycle for most people, or lots of people. That was yesterday for me, not today. Okay, yesterday going through all that sentimental stuff was very painful. Okay, and I have to admit that. Every time I open those boxes, I look at the amount of time I had and energy I put into it and effort I put into it, and they're just sitting there and they're doing nothing. Nobody's looking at them. I can't even look at them. I go through it and I start to get upset. So that is the limitation we have. I was decluttering yesterday. I did pretty good. I threw out a couple of boxes of things. I got rid of some clothes. I did fine. But this stuff I just can't seem to shake. And again, if I ever find a way to get it to the person who should have it, I would probably feel much better. Because then I would sit down with it and I would take only the very few things that I would want. Much of it is digital. Some of it is digital and lost. Grab those very few things and then give the rest to that person. And it's not who you think it is. It isn't KE. No. We're not going to talk about it. Okay, so let's pull it all together. Thought fades away as I forget the date. We have to understand that sometimes we have to be limited in order to grow, right? And this is all important stuff, okay? What I get out of this is, for me, this was yesterday. I'm reading yesterday's news, okay? Because yesterday is it Friday? Is it Saturday? I can't remember. Oh, it's Friday. I got to go in and get my schedule. Okay. Today is definitely going to be different. I am working the backcountry, 8:30 to 4:30, but I'm working with my partner, which is fine. And then, of course, 9:30 to 5:30 Sunday and Monday, which I don't understand because the boat isn't running on that side. So what am I going to be doing? Didn't I do that 3 days in a row? Now this, now that. I don't mind working with my partner. We get along swimmingly, and she's going away. So eventually, she's going away in a little bit. When she goes away, it's going to be me and me. It's going to be all me, as far as I can see, because, like I said, last night was that party where they were saying goodbye to all the seasonal workers, and I just I wandered over, I waved, and then I left because I came back and I talked to some people on the phone because I had been turned everything off for a week, and I got some sleep. And I think that it's more important that I get my rest than I go sit in a room with a lot of people, especially when we talked yesterday how more people seem to just agitate me at this time instead of me being able to wander through them. So we have to manage what is healthy for me with, what other people want. I don't think other people are worrying about what they need. I think they worry about what they want. So I think today is going to be an okay day. I think my partner and I are going to come up with a plan, and I think I know what the plan's going to be. And I think I'm going to be home early. And then I'll be able to invest more time in the things that I'm doing, which I think are important. I'm a little upset that I cannot find a way to get my professional organization skills to the RVers here. I just don't understand why. If they're feeling cramped or uncluttered, I just can't advertise it. That's the biggest problem. It has to be word of mouth. Before you guys go, if you're cluttered or crappy, find me, and for a small fee, I will come in and I will at least be able to analyze your problem and give you some good directions to go. The nice part about RV community is they collect junk, but they don't collect as much junk as you do when you're in a home or an apartment. However, there's got to be a way that I can both help nice people and monetize my intelligence. So we're going to see how we're going to do that. Other than that, I am going to get my butt up. I am going to get dressed for work. I am going to feed Queso, and I am going to eat my own breakfast, and then I am going to head to work today, which is going to be hot. So I better make sure I've got my hydration solution right there, and I should start now. You guys have a good day. I will see the majority of you at Jack's at 6 if he can broadcast. If he can't, what we'll do is maybe tomorrow I'll do a broadcast at like 7, and that way we can do the cover for that, and I can always help. If that depends on what's going to happen. Because tomorrow's a 9:30 to 5:30 day, I might just simply say, if we can't get in touch with Jack, I'll just post up that I'm going to do a live stream at 6:30 on Sunday, for example. All right, but other than that, let's go feed Queso. You guys have a great day. Remember what the poem said, right? Taking advantage of nature and the beautiful things that are there, and losing yourself and the concept of time in that, while at the same time you've got something that may constrain you a little bit, so it's going to reroute those opportunities for you. The ultimate answer is it will get done because you're going to do it. All right, I'll see you later. See you tonight. Bye.